final lineup, which will be featuring six incredible athletes across three categories. First, to start off the pro coach category, that will be the match between Matthew Godwin versus Atul Kumar Yadav. That's at 2:30 p.m. today. And then we'll be moving on to the finals of the women's category, and that will be Anahat Singh, ranked number 1 under SRFI, to lock horns versus ranked number 2 Akansa Saluke at 3:15 p.m. And then last but not the least, we'll be moving on to the men's category final. That will be Abhay Singh, again ranked number 1 versus ranked number 2 Velavan Senthil Kumar at 4 p.m. Some great contests lined up for you for all the three categories. And now, without further delay, let's get straight to the finals. And for that will be because of a world-class competition, some great smashes, dives for you to take note, and everything will be there live and exclusive on Sport Vote, on HCL Enterprise, and on the Indian Squash YouTube channel.
Well, thank you very much, Mayur. It is finals time. And after 4 days of intense squash action, we are now down to the business end. A very good afternoon and welcome along to the live squash coverage. I'm Suraj Chandrasekhan and this is the HCL Squash 81st National Championship coming to you live from the iconic Major Dhyan Chand Stadium here in Delhi. Well, the first category will be about the pro coaches, and the finalists would have to weather the storm and the adversity throughout the tournament, coming up against some of the nation's best, and have rightfully booked their spots in the final. And ask any athlete, just being in the finals isn't enough for them. It's all about going that one step further and getting their hands on gold. Well, we have three cracking finals coming to you live in the pro coaches, the women's, and the men's category. Sit back, enjoy, cheer your hearts out as it is finals time. Well, in the first category, we've got the pro coaches final as Matthew Godwin from Tamil Nadu takes on Atul Kumar Yadav from Uttar Pradesh. We go straight away to Mayur, who's waiting at the sidelines. Take you to some of the highlights right away from yesterday's action. There you have it, the highlights from yesterday's action. And before we get through to her action, well, we would like to take a moment to thank our supporters and our collaborators who have made this championship possible. A special mention to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Sports Authority of India, ABTB, Artemis Hospitals, The Whole Truth, Dunlop, and the Squash Association of Deaf. Appreciation to every team member working tirelessly behind the scenes to make this tournament a grand success, as we're all but set for the start of the first finals, and that will be in the pro coach category between Matthew Godwin from Tamil Nadu taking on Atul Kumar Yadav from Uttar Pradesh. Well, their journeys were tough, weren't they? Getting to the finals wasn't easy. Matthew Godwin beating Sunil Kumar in 3 games in relatively comfortable style in the quarterfinals, and then up against Raja Yadav in the semis yesterday. It took him all but 4 games, and he did so in tremendous style. 11-6, 8-11, 11-9, 11-7 for Matthew Godwin to find himself in the finals. And as for Atul Kumar Yadav, well, he had 2 very tough games, first in the quarters and then in the semis. 4 games required on both occasions. Saw him in absolutely brilliant form yesterday against Mohit Bhatt. Took him 4 games, 11-9, 11-4, 10-12, and 11-6. So as you can see, both these pro coaches are heading into the finals here in very good form and hoping that they can go one step further. As we mentioned before, we start off with the pro coach category and then we move on to the women's final where Anahat Singh will take on Akansha Salunke, the first and the second seed, going head to head, booking their rightful spots in the finals. And as for the men's category, we have once again the first 2 seeds going head to head as Abhay Singh will take on Velavan Senthil Kumar. Great action coming to you live from the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium here in Delhi. Cannot wait for the action to begin here as we have 3 high quality finals to entertain the masses. As I mentioned before, you ask any athlete, any top athlete, that just getting to the finals isn't enough for them. They want to get that one step further, get their hands on the gold, as the disappointment of losing in the finals can haunt these athletes for a long time. But they can take the learnings forward. Heading into the next tournaments, they can all think about the next game here, right now. It's finals time. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone who participated in this great tournament, giving it their absolute all along the last 4 days. And now we see the finalists in action. Semi-final lineups really did throw out some instant classics, didn't we? And we did see something very, very special, didn't we? Where all the games, all the 6 semi-finals that took place, all ended up taking 4 games to wrap up. It's the kind of symmetry that rarely happens. But something tells me in the finals today, we might just see a couple of games going the distance to the 5 games. For those watching for the first time, I'd like to remind you that each game will be played to 11 points, and a best of 5 will decide which one of these athletes will get their hands on the gold trophies. Well, Matthew Godwin and Atul Kumar Yadav going through their final paces here, as they will be itching to get themselves on the court here and put out the best squash they can possibly play in the next 45 minutes to an hour here. Will we see Matthew Godwin from Tamil Nadu or Atul Kumar Yadav from Uttar Pradesh taking the pro coach category in their grasp here? Well, the 2 pro coaches out there at the court already. Court number 4 here at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium. Matthew Godwin in the salmon color and Atul Kumar Yadav in all black, going through their final paces. They have had a look at each other's games, that's for sure, to identify the strengths and weaknesses of each other and where they can try and exploit their opponents for this afternoon. But they'll have to go out there and execute their game plans to a T to make sure that they get their hands on the trophy here. There would be nerves, wouldn't there? Jittery nerves, that's for sure. Finals time always brings across those butterflies, but it's important for these athletes to put them to the side, focus on the task of hand, and try and get the better of their opponent today. Mentioned before how Matthew Godwin's journey into the finals, meeting Sunil Kumar in 3 games, 14-12, 11-5, 11-6, and in the semi-finals against Raja Yadav from Maharashtra, 11-6, 8-11, 11-9, 11-7 victory, taking him 4 games to beat Raja Yadav. And as for Atul Kumar Yadav, well, how well he played against Mohit Bhatt in the semis, and after taking 4 games in the quarters, he did brilliantly to make sure that he could complete the job against Mohit, but from Maharashtra, 11-9, 11-4, 10-12, and 11-6. Before the action begins, we are honored to have with us today Mrs. Roshni Nadar Malhotra, Chairperson of HCL Tech, and Mr. Shikhar Malhotra, CEO and Vice Chairman of HCL Healthcare, as our special guests. We thank them for their continued engagement and support to the sport of squash. We also have Mr. Sundar Mahalingam, President Strategy HCL Group, present with us today. Absolutely brilliant to see the dignitaries out there providing this support to make sure that the players out there have enough boost to go out there and give it their all. Matthew Godwin was very gracious in victory in his post-match presentation, where he talked about some of the mistakes and the errors that he made in his semi-final clash and how he would like to iron them out heading into the final, knowing the quality of opposition in front of him. Atul Kumar Yadav as well, with a big smile on his face after completing the job in the semi-finals, was really looking forward to this clash. We just hope that both these pro coaches go out there and give it their 100% and let the result do its talking, with the squash on the court doing the domination. And with warm-ups all but complete here, we are very close to begin finals day here at the HCL Squash 81st National Championships here in Delhi. 3 high-quality finals coming to you live on the Sportvote app, HCL Enterprise, and the India Squash YouTube channel. So plenty of avenues for those watching at home to tune in, cheer out loud, and give it their best for the players here. Well, the pleasantries all but exchanged here between Matthew Godwin and Atul Kumar Yadav. They will be locking horns in court number 4 of Major Dhyanchand Stadium shortly here. Cannot wait for the action. It really does set it up nicely. The pro coaches going out there, handling their business. Then we'll see the women in action, and then the men's to round it off. Reminder to those watching at home, the final schedule today, we've got Matthew Godwin versus Atul Kumar Yadav in the pro coach category. Number 1 seed Anahat Singh versus the number 2 seed Akansha Salunke in the women's final. And as for the men's final, we got the number 1 seed Abhay Singh taking on the number 2 seed Velavan Senthil Kumar, as we got plenty of fans seated here at the Major Dhyanchand Stadium cheering on their favorites. See Atul Kumar Yadav already taking the court. He's itching to get going as Matthew Godwin enters the arena here. We're all but set for the start of the first of the 3 finals here. We begin with the pro coach category as Matthew Godwin from Tamil Nadu takes on Atul Kumar Yadav from Uttar Pradesh. Start off serve from Matthew. It's all about setting the tone, setting the tempo early on. Try and unsettle your opponent as quickly as possible. Try and frazzle them the early stages. Immediately we see a top rally on display for the very first point. Backhand played there from Atul. Goes cross-court on the occasion. Great stretch there from Matthew. And having to stretch, really brilliant pickup there. Trying to quicken the tempo off the point. Matthew with some unbelievable recoveries here. Reads that so well. Immediately puts the pressure on. And Atul Kumar Yadav dictated the tempo off the point, didn't he? And he picks up the first point. Matthew showed his defensive capabilities in that point. You want to start taking the aggressive approach as much as possible here. Again, the tempo increased there from Atul Kumar Yadav. Back-to-back points to begin this finals with. Again, the precision on that forehand stroke. Nicely imploded here. The pressure is being dialed up here from Atul Kumar Yadav. Everything going his way in the first 3 points so far. Not allowing Matthew Godwin to settle whatsoever. Just the start the pro coach from Uttar Pradesh was hoping for. And the pressure being applied here. Matthew has not gotten going whatsoever. He is struggling to find his rhythm. 4-0 here for Atul Kumar Yadav. Trying to pick that up. Pick up there again, caught on the side wall on that occasion, and Matthew Godwin finally registers his first point of the finals. It took him all but 5 points to get there. He finally responds here, breaking that momentum. Can he now put together back-to-back points? Very nonchalant forehand there, opening up the opportunity to rip that backhand. Great recovery again there from Matthew Godwin. Beautiful drop shot there, forcing Matthew to really scramble. And he can't respond again. This is brilliant pressure being applied. Atul Kumar Yadav is making sure that he is taking Matthew Godwin to uncomfortable areas on the court. Just the start that the pro coach from Uttar Pradesh was hoping for here, and it's going according to plan. Imperative that Matthew Godwin looks to break this momentum as quickly as possible. And another brilliant rally here. It's been the highlight so far. And the backhand there from Atul, not having enough on it. Matthew once again looking to break the momentum here. And it's just the areas at which Atul Kumar Yadav is striking the ball in, making Matthew do a lot of chasing in the early stages. Pick that up. It's a very good pickup. Cracks that backhand nicely there, and there's not much conviction on the shot there. Hands on hips there for Matthew Godwin. He would have identified that he has not played this first game to the best of his capabilities. Atul Kumar Yadav has taken control of this first game. Still a long way to go. Never drop shot. Atul smashes that forehand. Again, drops it nicely. Just a variety in his shot making is creating all sorts of problems here. And Matthew Godwin has to try and bring his focus back, try and dictate the tempo if he can. In the first 9 points, Atul Kumar Yadav has taken the bulk of it here. Lovely drop shot there. Nice feed to the racket. Just keeps the opponent guessing, doesn't he? As Matthews again flailing and floundering, trying getting towards it. It's almost playing on the defensive here, and Matthew Godwin looking to respond, but he just can't get his act together here in this first game. It's Atul Kumar Yadav who is racing away, trying to take this first game in no time. Good scoop there, trying to force Matthew deep into the court there. Again, not enough on the forehand. Atul Kumar Yadav racing away here. Just allowing 2 points to his opponent in the first game of the Pro Coach Finals. Just the start that he was hoping for here. Very dominant. We talked about nerves. We talked about those butterflies that do exist in the finals. That's something that Matthew Godwin is just currently experiencing. He's not able to shake that off in this first game. You can see it's a perplexed look as Atul Kumar Yadav serves for the first game in very quick time. And the drop shot, nearly perfect on that occasion, but it's just brilliant from Atul Kumar Yadav as to how he just capitalized and was relentless in this first game. Absolutely brilliant. from Atul Kumar Yadav as he takes the first game 11-2. And Matthew Godwin has to respond in the second game. It did not go according to plan whatsoever. He was on the back foot for majority of that first game. And that's something that he will have to try and rectify heading into the second game. Brilliant performance from Atul Kumar Yadav. Relentless. And he's taken the first game in convincing fashion. 11-2 for the pro coach from Uttar Pradesh. As we bring you some of the highlights from the first game. We didn't see too many big rallies. The first point was well contested. From there, it just felt that once Atul Kumar Yadav got a sizable lead, he was in no mood to give that up. And that's exactly what transpired here. A couple of points for Matthew to cheer about, but he would have identified himself that that first game was not good enough from his point of view. Plenty of room for improvement. Still a long way to go in this finals. No time to get discouraged here for the pro coach from Tamil Nadu. From Atul Kumar Yadav's point of view, more of the same. Absolutely. As he looks to continue to put the pressure on Matthew Godwin. Almost feels like he gets to a good start again in the second game. Might just see a quick finish here, but Matthew Godwin is not going to allow this to happen, really. He's going to have to play some of the best squash that he has. Try and find his way back here. That first game would have been demoralizing, but it's paramount that he puts that in the rear view mirror and try and attack Atul Kumar Yadav in the second game. Atul to serve for the start of the second. Backhand's being traded early on. Really whips that with power, doesn't he? He's made his way across there, Atul Kumar Yadav. Hand of apology. He gets the... You see what he's trying to do there. Just hit that and get out of the way. Made that late movement, but gets the stroke in his favor. Good response there from Matthew Godwin. Quickly pulls a point back here. That's important for him. He cannot allow Atul Kumar Yadav to open up a sizable lead in the second game. And can he be a bit more aggressive? Can he take the protagonist role here? He looks for the drop shot. Well picked up there. Stays in bounds. Hammers that forehand. Brilliant. Look at that. He just waits on it and he just cracks that forehand just above the tin. No chance there for Matthew Godwin. Atul Yadav serves at 2-1 now. And good whip on that backhand cross court, but the forehand is errant below the tin from Matthew Godwin. And that shot and that reaction was a telling sign, wasn't it? Immediately the head dropped there from Matthew Godwin. Known that he has not played the best of squash that he can. Trying to put the pressure on Atul Yadav here. Hasn't worked so far. Atul looks so relaxed on the court, doesn't he? Just picking his spots. He's just getting Matthew to chase all over the court. Matthew, to his credit, is keeping this point alive, and it's critical that he wins these big points. Again, drives that backhand. Great stroke there. Good recovery. Matthew forced to pick that up, which he does very well. He can look to finish that, and he does. Another tremendous backhand there from Atul Kumar Yadav. Power and accuracy on display. And we are seeing a similar trend from the first game. Matthew Godwin trying his best to break the momentum here. Nothing going his way so far. Has to try and pick up back-to-back points. Just get that bit of momentum back on his side. Point like that will do him a world of good. Quick points as well. Important that he tries to capitalize. Hacking backhand there. And looking to go cross court on that occasion. Drop shot is well executed. Again, the response time is brilliant from Atul Kumar Yadav. His reflexes on point here. The forehand volley winner extends his lead to 3 points here. This final is going exactly to plan here for Atul Kumar Yadav. continuing to put the pressure on. 4 points the lead here. Matthew Godwin yet to get past the 2-point mark in this match so far. Can he look to respond? Again, it's just the calmness at which Atul Kumar Yadav's racket is just flowing here. Backhand stroke there. Matthew looking for a bit of respite here. But he'll have to take matters into his own hand, take charge of the situation. Atul has given very little away to his opponent. This is a brilliant rally, this. Continuing to put the pressure. Atul has had to really break sweat. And he's making Matthew cover so much court in these points. Hammers that forehand. It's a brilliant rally, this really. Both players not allowing this point to get away from them. Again, takes that on the volley. Pickup is good there from Atul Kumar. Can he get there first? Just looks to lift that over. Brilliant recovery there from Matthew Godwin, but he can't keep it up. It's just supreme play here from Atul Kumar Yadav. He is showcasing his class and skills very much on display. Relentless pressure. Matthew Godwin will be so happy that he made sure that he got the point. It's a big point too, wasn't it? As had to make sure that any sort of momentum is broken here. And another backhand that fires against the tin. Couldn't capitalize with back-to-back points. Atul Kumar Yadav with a 4-point lead and 4 points away from picking up the first 2 games. Comfortable fashion, really. Again, hammers that forehand. Good pickup. And the pickup didn't have enough height on it. Matthew finally getting into some sort of rhythm here, but he still has 3 points to try and claw his way back into this contest. It's a little nonchalant backhand there. Atul Kumar Yadav just starting to allow Matthew Godwin back into this contest. That backhand really was beautifully executed, wasn't it, though? Just over the tin. Beautifully played, and Matthew Godwin surrenders another swift point. Off the serve, too, trying to get the power on it. Atul 2 points away now. Another backhand, which is errant of Matthew Godwin's racket. And Atul Kumar Yadav now has 6 game points in the second game. He's pretty much played the game of his dreams here. Put all the pressure on Matthew Godwin, not allow him to settle at any point of the finals so far. And waits for the right moment before he pulls the trigger. He's a very patient player, isn't he? Takes his time, makes sure that he finds the right shot selection. Oh, the backhand was the right idea. Into the tin here, Matthew Godwin. Doing better in this game, but still has a lot of improvement needed if he's to find his way back. Still 5 game points here for Atul Kumar Yadav. Oh, the forehand doesn't have enough on it. And the disappointment visible on the face of Matthew Godwin as Atul Kumar Yadav continues to romp in the finals here. Took the first game in convincing fashion, continues to put the pressure on Matthew Godwin. 11-2, 11-5 in the first 2 games of the final as Atul Kumar Yadav is 11 points away from becoming the champion of the pro coach category here. Another brilliant display from the pro coach from Uttar Pradesh. Just the way that he's dictated the pace and the tempo of the match has been remarkable to see. Matthew Godwin never really settling at any point of this final so far. And now he's got a mountain to climb. Has to win the next couple of games to stay in this final. As for Atul Kumar Yadav, more of the same from his perspective. A flawless game being executed here. Can he wrap it up in straight games? Back underway for the start of the third. Matthew Godwin has to play squash of his life here now. Try and stay back here. Atul Kumar Yadav utterly dominant in the finals as he serves for the third game here. 2-0 for Atul Kumar Yadav. Barely broken a sweat, just conceded 7 points in the 2 games. His defense has been elite, and the way that he just continues to attack Atul Kumar Yadav, just playing the perfect game of squash, isn't it? Nice backhand cross court on that occasion, and goes for the drop shot. Again, the backhand from Matthew Godwin, not enough on it. Just trying to take the pace off with the slice. Just about manages to get that over the tin. Levels it up at 1 apiece now. Atul Kumar has his hand up there. He feels that there was a bit of impediment there. It's very quick to respond to it. Matthew, however, getting the point and the lead here hasn't happened in the final so far. Looking to take some of the initiative back here. Almost feels that Atul once again just dictating the tempo here. Good drop shot, even better pickup there from Matthew Godwin. Beautiful drop shot. Matthew full stretch, having to get there. Somehow keeps the point alive. Brilliant defending here from Matthew Godwin. And look at the movement on the court here from Atul Kumar Yadav. So assured as he looks to try and get there. The drop shot is brilliant. And there's the first time we have seen a positive emote there from Matthew Godwin. The fist pump tells the story there. 3-1 the lead. Much better from his point of view. Putting the pressure right back onto Atul Kumar Yadav. This is exactly what he wanted to see. Show that mental strength. Make sure that Atul struggles. Oh, that's behind the back. Clever there from Atul Yadav. Great response there, but the forehand well below. And a completely different Matthew Godwin coming into the third game here. Just the kind of spirit you expect from the pro coach from Tamil Nadu. And trying to pick that up here, and Atul roars back with back-to-back points, and that early initiative that was gained. What a backhand that was from Atul Kumar Yadav, wasn't it? Really hits that with power and meaning. And Matthew Godwin is looking to put the pressure on. It is working in his favor. Much better from him in this game. 5-3 here. Atul for the first time trying to claw his way back here. Played the protagonist role for the 2 games, taking full advantage. Matthew's backhand is good. Atul returns with a lot more intent. Oh, he's had to play that very late. Matthew trying to create uncomfortable situations here, and he is. Brilliant from the pro coach from Tamil Nadu here. Great mental strength being displayed here. Could have very easily folded in the third game considering how the first 2 games have gone. Matthew Godwin showing exactly what he's all about and why he's booked his place in the finals here. Atul, though, he's not going to let go, is he? He wants to wrap this up in straight games, establish his dominance, and get his hands on the trophy here. Keeps the point alive. Again, having to play that very low on the backhand. Matthew scrambling, gets it again. Some of his defensive work has been tremendous. There's not much he could have done in that place. The drop shot was very well executed from Atul Kumar Yadav. His reaction does tell the whole story, doesn't it? As soon as he feels that he's just starting to gain a bit of momentum, Atul Kumar Yadav comes back roaring with a couple of points of his own, and every point will be damaging to Matthew Godwin. Margin of error decreasing in the third game, having dropped the first two games in convincing fashion. And he's just forced into such uncomfortable areas, doesn't he? It's just about the tempo that's being dictated here from Atul. Matthew stays in this. With forehand again. Pickup is even better. Trying to be as precise as possible, and he does. Magnificent drop shot there from Matthew Godwin. Opens up the racket nicely. Uses the sidewall to his advantage. 2 points now the lead. Serving at 7-5. Trying to take this game to the fourth. Good response. Looking to pick that up, but the backhand is errant. And just as Matthew Godwin is hoping for that cushion 3-point lead, Atul Kumar Yadav cuts it down to 1 point again. Calmly played drop shot there from Yadav. And hits it with power. He's so natural with his variations here. He keeps you guessing on your toes. You never really know which direction or what kind of pace that he's using with his short strokes here. I'm trying to pick that up. That's a good forehand from Matthew Godwin. Well, he's starting to win these big points in terms of those lengthy rallies. That will do his confidence a world of good here. Leads by 2, 3 points away from pulling the game back here. Brilliant recovery there. Great reflexes on display. And he's very precise with his backhand. Trying to get that into the corner. He rips that backhand cross court with pace. Matthew's defense has been excellent. He's just not able to sustain it for long periods. Can he be on the offensive here now? He looks to keep putting the pressure. Brilliant from Atul Yadav. Once again, not allowing Matthew Godwin a route back here. Putting the pressure on. Again, another point that goes for Matthew Godwin's favor. 2 points the lead. 2 points away from pulling one back here. And that's exactly what he was hoping for. Drop shot, well executed. Pickup is even better. Goes for another drop shot as Matthew Godwin now has 3 game points. Much more like it from the pro coach from Tamil Nadu. Playing his natural game, reaping the benefits. Can he close this out here? Talked about all the semi-finals. Took 4 games to complete. We're going to see the finals in similar vein as Matthew Godwin pulls one back. The pro coach from Tamil Nadu wasn't going to let this finals be a one-sided affair. He has pulled one back in magnificent style. 11-7 in the third. As Atul Kumar Yadav now knows that he is very much in a battle. And after Atul Kumar Yadav took the first game in convincing fashion, 11-2, 11-5, he has been pegged back by a game here as we bring you some of the highlights from that third game. It was much better, wasn't it? From Matthew Godwin, trying to take a lot more of the initiative, put more pressure on the opposition. That's exactly what he did. And fair play to Matthew Godwin. You can see where many players might have crumbled, feeling the effects of the first 2 games. He went out there and really did put on the show. Back underway for the fourth game. Matthew Godwin will be feeling a whole lot better, wouldn't he? Having dropped the first two games in almost a one-sided affair. He's shown what he's all about here, and if he can pull a goal game back, it'll be a setup for the fifth game perfectly, but he can't think too far ahead. Atul, I'm sure, will be looking for a response. And Atul asking the question there. Matthew's equally perplexed. Backhand well picked up. Matthew having to scramble, not able to respond here. Just the start that Atul was looking for. He's got back-to-back points swiftly here. And another brilliant rally this. This is where Matthew has to take advantage. Cannot allow Atul to race to a sizable advantage. And a nice whip backhand. Oh, it's a good shot there, but he can't get out the way in time. Atul once again picking up big points. Just continues to put the pressure on. Well, Atul Kumar Yadav has dusted off the previous game swiftly here, and he's raced to a 4-0 advantage. Atul having a quick check here with the officials, seeing whether or not they concur with his assessment. And Atul Kumar Yadav has just been relentless, hasn't he? 6 on the bounce after Matthew Gordon finally pulls one back. Not the kind of game that he was hoping for here. Matthew Gordon, after doing so well to pull one back, finds himself in that territory where he saw in the first two games. Atul continuing to dominate here. Just brilliant. Three points away for Yadav to reach the Pro Coach final here. Pick that up nicely. He's looking to be patient. Atul will know that he is nearly there. Supreme play from Atul Kumar Yadav, pulling out all the big shots, and now just 2 points away from clinching it. Atul now got 9 match points. Looking to finish things off here. Matthew Godwin just keeps one alive here. Just couldn't get into the rhythm, couldn't take advantage of that third game. He's got a couple of back-to-back points here, Matthew Godwin, but it just feels inevitable. That will be Atul Kumar's game here and the match. Not enough on the backhand. And it is Atul Kumar Yadav, the Pro Coach winner in the HCL Squash 81st National Championship here in Delhi. And what a commanding performance that he put in. He dropped the third game, but how well he has played throughout to make sure that Matthew Godwin never really settled in at any point during the finals. Tremendous from the Pro Coach from Uttar Pradesh. Wins the final of the Pro Coach category in the HCL 81st National Squash Championship here. 11-2, 11-5, 7-11, 11-3. Commiserations to Matthew Godwin, whose journey ends at the final hurdle. But congratulations to Atul Kumar Yadav, your winner of the Pro Coach category. He really did play the best game of his life, didn't he, in terms of putting the opposition under pressure, making sure that Matthew Godwin could not find his way back. The first two games really did set it up for him to make sure that he could get his hands on the trophy. Dropped the third game where you saw Matthew Godwin finding his way back into this contest, but far too much firepower off the racket of Atul Kumar Yadav. Wins it in 4 games. Many congratulations to Atul Kumar Yadav. Well, we have the presentation coming up to you very shortly, as the women's finals will be up next between Anahat Singh and Akansha Salunke, the number 1 seed taking on the number 2 seed. That'll come up to you shortly. But before that, we will hear from Atul Kumar Yadav at the sidelines, who will be beaming with pride for what has been a magnificent performance in the finals in the Pro Coach category. Congratulations to Atul Kumar Yadav. We're ready for the post-match presentation. We have Mayur Barua waiting in the wings for the winner.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome again to the thrilling finals day of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship. And what a thrilling encounter we had already, starting with a Pro Coach category. And to tell that, we have the champion, the final champion here with Atul Kumar Yadav. Yes, congratulations on being crowned now the winners. कैसा लग रहा है आपको? 2 सेट्स के बाद तीसरे स्लिप पे थोड़ा सा स्लिप खा गए थे, लेकिन
फोकस हट गया कि मुझे लगा इजी हो रहा है, फाइनल राउंड है, इतना इजी कैसे हो सकता है। तो फिर थोड़ा मैं रिलैक्स हुआ तो 6-3 लीड कर गए वो, तो फिर मुझे लगा कि अब काफ़ी ज़्यादा एडवांटेज हो गया उनका, तो फिर मैं फोकस किया, पर तब तक बहुत ज़्यादा देर हो गया। फिर मैं 4 सेट में फिर फोकस के साथ खेला तो फिर ईजी हो गया।
बिल्कुल आपके समर्थक पूरा छकाछक भरे हुए हैं आज, बिल्कुल। और अतुल सर की गूंज उस दिन भी और आज भी। कितना कितना दबाव था आज ये फाइनल पे जब आप पहुंचे?
नहीं, दबाव नहीं था, बस थोड़ा सा ये था कि फ़र्स्ट टाइम नेशनल खेल रहा हूँ, मतलब फ़ाइनल खेल रहा हूँ, तो थोड़ा बहुत तो था कि कैसा खेलेंगे उनको, मेरे को कोई आइडिया नहीं था। तो मैं शुरू से बस अपना बेसिक गेम खेल रहा था, बस धीरे धीरे करते करते वो ईजी होता चला गया, मतलब खेलता गेम।
अभी इसके बाद आपका रास्ता क्या, व्हाट्स योर रोड, इसके बाद क्या है आपका, व्हाट आर द टूर्नामेंट्स?
वो सर ट्रेनिंग पे डिपेंड करता है। अगर मैं ट्रेनिंग कंटिन्यू रखूँगा तो फिर मेंस भी खेलता रहूँगा मैं, और अभी नेक्स्ट ईयर ट्राई करेंगे। फिर अगर मैं ट्रेनिंग करता हूँ फिर मेंस के लिए ट्राई करेंगे।
Congratulations, Mr. Atul, and go well. Yeah, thank you so much. So that was our first final winner today of the Pro Coach category, Mr. Atul Kumar Yadav. He defeated Matthew Goodwin, and it was 3-1 sets. And we have 2 more categories coming on. It will be the women's category finals. So it's now back to the commentary box.
Well, thank you, Mayur. Gracious in victory, as always, was Atul Kumar Yadav, taking us through his thought process in the finals. He felt that he was far too comfortable in the first two games, took his eyes off the ball in the third game, but then regained his focus to bring out another dominant performance from Atul Kumar Yadav, as we will be set for the second out of the three finals. It is the women's finals next. It's the number one seed Anahat Singh taking on the number two seed Akansha Salunke. Well, this has edge of your seat action written all over it, as the number one and the number two seed go head to head in the women's final of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship here at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium in Delhi. Well, Anahat Singh, she does not need an introduction anymore, does she? In the world of squash, she is quickly becoming a household name. Of 17 years old, the teenage sensation, currently 46th in the world as of August 2025, representing India. 2 golds at the Asian Championship, bronze at the World's Junior Championship, and in 2025, she had more awards to collect, as she was the Young Player of the Year and the Challenger Player of the Year at the PSA Awards. And as for Akansha Salunke, she had to go through a very tough semi-finals, didn't she, against Joshna Chinnappa. She got the business done in 4 games. With all the confidence coursing through her veins, she will understand the task at hand as she goes up against the number one seed. Coming to you very shortly at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium is the women's final between Anahat Singh and Akansha Salunke. Well, the journey for these two finalists wasn't as straightforward as they would have liked it to be. Anahat Singh in the quarterfinals had no issues dispatching Pooja Arti in straight games, utterly dominant in an 11-3, 11-0, 11-2 performance in the quarters. In the semis, she was up against Tanvi Khanna. She took 4 games to dispatch Khanna. After dropping the first game in convincing fashion against her, she quickly regained her focus and pulled out a tremendous victory, 3-11, 11-5, 11-0, 11-9 in that semi-final clash against Tanvi Khanna. And as for Akansha Salunke, straight game victories against Shamina Riaz in the quarterfinals, 11-4, 11-4, 11-5 for her. And in the semis, absolutely brilliant. As we bring you some of the highlights from the 2 quarterfinalists here in their semi-final clash. Akansha Salunke and Joshna Chinnappa really did have a fiery semi-final, didn't they? We saw a few tempers being flared during the clash, and Akansha Salunke managing to keep her cool and composure at the end to beat the iconic Indian squash star in Joshna Chinnappa in the semi-finals, taking 4 games to wrap that up, as the finals now set here between Anahat Singh and Akansha Salunke. Well, the 2 finalists have taken their place on the court here as they go through their warm-ups. Akansha Salunke in all red and Anahat Singh in white will be going through their paces and trying to get the better of each other in this final. This promises to be a cracking contest, really, between the 2 finalists. The number 1 seed, Anahat Singh, taking on Akansha Salunke. Akansha Salunke, the career high of number 62 in the world as of Feb 2025, currently ranked 69th in the world, 10 tour finals and 5 titles under her belt. She is an experienced campaigner. She's been there in the big stages, and now is an opportunity to try and go up against the teenage sensation in Anahat Singh, number 46 in the world, all of 17 years of age. 2 golds at the Asian Championship, bronze at the World's Junior Championship, and in 2025, the Young Player of the Year and the Challenger Player of the Year at the PSA Awards. And before the action, we would like to thank our supporters and collaborators who've made this championship a roaring success. A special mention to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Sports Authority of India, ABTP, Artemis Hospitals, The Whole Truth, Dunlop, and the Squash Association of Delhi. Heartfelt appreciation to every team member working tirelessly behind the scenes, making this tournament the success that it is, as Anahat Singh and Akansha Salunke getting ready for the battle here. We spoke about their journeys, didn't we? Getting from the quarters and the semis. Anahat Singh utterly dominant in her quarterfinal clash against Pooja Aarti, taking all 3 games in very quick time to dispatch Aarti. 11-3, 11-0, 11-2, and against Tanvi Khanna, that was a tight encounter, dropping the first game in heavy fashion, but then she came back like the champion that she is in convincing fashion. 3-11, 11-5, 11-0, 11-9 up against the experienced Tanvi Khanna. And as for Akansha Salunke, beating Shamina Riaz in the quarterfinals in 3 games. And then we talked about that fiery encounter against Joshna Chinnappa, didn't we? What a game that was. Really had us on the edge of our seats as Akansha Salunke took that 11-5, 11-13, 11-7, and 12-10. So she gets into this game full of confidence as she looks to try and beat the teenage sensation here, the number 1 seed, Anahat Singh. Anahat Singh talked about her sporting background and how her parents and her family members have all been involved in high-level sports, keeping that competitiveness alive to make sure that she is where she is, courtesy of that. She has taken her game to the next level, hasn't she? As Anahat Singh and Akansha Salunke completing their final warm-ups and readying themselves for the finals. The women's finals of the HCL 81st National Squash Championship 2025-2026 coming to you live from the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium as the women's will be ready to lock horns into battle here. Well, great to see the turnout here filling up court number 4 at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium. Of course, this is the co-main event, as we call it, as the men's finals will be up next after this one. This one has all the ingredients to be an instant classic here. As the applause rings at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium, we are moments away from the start of the women's finals. It's the number 1 seed, Anahat Singh, in white, taking on the number 2 seed, Akansha Salunke, in all red, and we're all but set. It's going to be critical as to how these players approach the early stages here. Make sure that try and iron out the errors. This game has all the makings of being a really high quality game. Akansha picks up the first point here, forcing the error, and Anahat Singh took a bit of time in her semi-final clash. It is an ominous sign, though, when she does get going. Very difficult to stop. Akansha would have watched tape and film of her opponent today to make sure where she can try and upset the number one seed. The drop shot, perfectly executed, and Anahat Singh on the board here. Quick response from the number one seed. Lovely drop shot with the forehand. Akansha nowhere near on that occasion. Did speak about how these two are evenly matched, aren't they? Anahat gets into this final with a slight favorite, but in the finals, often form can go out the window. Anahat looking to open that forehand nicely. Brilliant pickup there on the backhand there from Akansha. And the backhand from Anahat below the tin, crashing into the board. Good start here from the number 2 seed, Akansha Salunke. 2-1 here for her. It's the kind of start that she was hoping for. Is it possible for her to try and open up a sizable lead? Easier said than done. Hence the number 1 seed. Brilliant pickup there. Forcing Anahat deep into the court. Hammers that forehand. Looking to pick that up. And the cheers ring across the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium. Back level at 2 apiece here. Anahat Singh from Delhi, of course. Almost home territory for her. She's got the crowd with support. That's something else that Akansha will have to battle, not just the quality of Anahat Singh. Flips that forehand cross court nicely there. And trying to re-establish a bit of dominance here. And that's the fist pump that you'll see exactly there from Akansha Salunke. Should have identified that she has to play some of the best squash that she has and usurp the teenage sensation. Nice post attempt there. Great backhand down the line. Tries to keep that alive. Real power there of the forehand of Anahat Singh. And every time you feel that Akansha has just got a bit of momentum her side, Anahat Singh just closes it down with a powerful stroke of herself. Ooh, she decided to play that very late. And that hesitation costing her the point. Anahat now with the nose in front here, serving at 4-3. Backhands being traded deep into the court here. Akansha having to really stretch, and so does Anahat. Brilliant defensive work there. Keep the point alive, and clever there. This opens it up nicely. Look at that. She had an opportunity with the forehand. Below the tin. Back level at 4 apiece here. Akansha not allowing Anahat to gain steam here. That forehand, well received. Backhands being traded, having to pick that up very late and inches off the ground. Stays alive with the lob there. You can see Akansha just waiting far too long on that occasion. The ball dies down on her, catches her by surprise. Anahat Singh once again has that 1-point lead. Terrific point there for Anahat Singh. As soon as she feels that she's starting to put a bit of pressure, Akansha hurries back with a point of her own. Level at 5-all, exactly what we expected in the women's final here. Pro Coach final was a bit of a one-sided affair as Atul Kumar Yadav dispatched Matthew Godwin in 4 games. This one has all the ingredients to go the distance here. Akansha with a 6-5 lead. Mufiza Anahat takes the first game to just settle in here. Great response again. Neither one of these tremendous athletes allowing each other any sort of breathing room here. Trying to get there on the stretch, forcing the error nicely. 6 apiece here. And trading heavy drives there.
Yes, right. 6 all.
Feel that
7-6.
either one of these two players will have to try and take an extra bit of risk here to try and get their noses in front. I think going on that terror, that kind of Olympic advantage. Kansha looking to get back level here at 7-all. And another tremendous rally on display here. And cross court well executed. Now the tempo being up there from Anahat Singh's point of view. She has a look at the officials,
Yes, right.
whether or not that might have been called in her favor.
7-6.
That one was called as yes, let, so we will replay the point. You're looking to just open up and try and slice that backhand.
7-6.
We call yes, let again. Couple of points being replayed on this occasion. Not able to get that backhand on that side here as Kansha looking to take Anahat into uncomfortable areas, and the backhand hits the board. 2 points a lead here. Her team is pumped up behind the glass there. 2 points lead here for Anahat Singh. 3 points away from taking this first game in the women's finals. A beautiful drop shot on the forehand. Quality feel on it. Akansha caught on her heels. Can't get there in time. Now just 2 points away from wrapping up this first game. This has been a thrilling game so far. Akansha has played well to her credit, but she needs the big moments to go her way. And a forehand misdirected from her as Anahat Singh has 4 game points. Number 1 seed now finding her rhythm as she serves for the first game. Cracking backhand. Trying to get there, and she does. Anahat Singh takes the first game in ruthless fashion. There was I think there was a missed call there. The forehand was brilliantly played, wasn't it, from Akansha? We stay alive at 7-10. My apologies. It looked like it might have just gone on the tin. Brilliant from Akansha, staying alive here. This time she finishes it off. No doubts there from Anahat Singh as she takes the first game. Convincing fashion. The number 1 seed has gotten off to a flyer here. 11-7 in the first game. As Akansha Salunke tries to find her way back into this contest here. Perfect start for the 17-year-old. Well, the number 46 seed in the world, doing what she does best, taking control of the finals, and those big moments going in her favor. As we bring you some of the highlights of the first game, it was evenly matched for most of the first game. And once Anahat Singh found herself with her nose in front, she just establishes her dominance and doesn't allow Akansha back into it. Critical for Akansha Salunke to not allow a 2-0 lead here and find a way back into this contest. Has to find a way to win the next game here. Put as much pressure as possible on the number 1 seed here. Mentioned before, all of 17 years of age, already a cabinet full of medals and trophies. 2 golds at the Asian Championship, bronze at the World Junior Championship, the Young Player of the Year and Challenger Player of the Year at the Pro Squash Awards in 2025. If she carries on in this trajectory, she will have to find Another trophy cabinet, isn't it, to try and fill up with those medals. From Akansha Salunke's point of view, she can take a lot of encouragement from that first game. It's just those fine details that she has to iron out, cut out some of those errors, and try and force the pressure right back on Anahat Singh in the women's final of the HCL 81st National Squash Championship 2025-2026.
Time. Players on the court, please. Congrats morning for both of you. Please, one game to
Back
love.
underway for the start of the second. Anahat Singh ready to serve. Forehand errant on that occasion, right against the board first up. This is where Akansha Salunke has to capitalize here. Back-to-back points, get a bit of momentum in her side. Trying to find a way back in here. Lovely boost attempt there. Anahat once again. These big points. She's just looking to try and get there. Let's have a look here. That was the first point, which she fired against the board. Akansha starting this off well here. I think that might have been called as yes let there. Anahat rather. Having a few words there with the officials.
Yes, sir. To love.
Akansha to serve again. Again, such power there from Anahat Singh. My word. Nails that forehand. No chance there. Akansha Salunke is still in the lead though. It's these areas there she finds it very difficult. The drop shot is excellent from Anahat Singh. Back-to-back points quickly extinguishing that early lead that Akansha had just accumulated. Back level at 2-all now. Good pick up there from Akansha. Really great defending there from Salunke. And you can see the forehand was well executed. Akansha is not happy with the decision. She feels that should have been called a stroke in her favor.
Stroke to 6. 3-2. Right box.
Point instead being Anahat now with the lead here, 3-2. And this is where Akansha will have to play at her very best. Knows the task at hand here. And these are points that she can really try to avoid. Anahat Singh relentless in her approach. How do you stop someone in this flow state here? Oh, the forehand drop shot. She had time and space to execute that unforced error of the forehand of Salunke. 3-point advantage here for Anahat Singh. Critical for Akansha to get her head back into this contest here. Don't allow Anahat Singh to pull further here. She's just gliding on the squash court, isn't she? Singh playing with real confidence and maturity beyond her youthful age here. As her backhand crashing against the board. Unforced error. She's cross with herself, and rightfully so. Had an opportunity to just open up a 4-point lead. Leaves the door open here for Salunke. Serving at 3-5 now. Yeah, her backhand is so accurate. Just gets that over the tin. Brilliant recovery there. Great pickup. And the forehand having no venom on it whatsoever. Good response this from Akansha Salunke. Champion mentality on display here. Serving at 4-5. Just the way that Anahat deals with those serves are brilliant. What a really brilliant pickup that was. Again, the drop shot is so well executed. Seeing Akansha's defensive work here. Doing her best to try and keep this point alive. Another top rally this. Exactly what we expected in the finals. He's still going hammer and tong. Now the backhand whipped with power and the forehand winner completed. Anahat Singh with these big points in her favor. Another very good rally. Just opens up nicely. You can see Akansha just made that movement early, anticipating the drop shot instead. It was a forehand powerful winner. And she keeps you guessing, doesn't she? That's a good point.
Sufficient rule to play. Ready to take shots. Ready. All third balls ready. 11 please.
Anahat was convinced that
No
that one
light.
should have been ruled in her favor.
Final,
Akansha
final
instead
6.
just keeping her head down, focusing on the next point. She's brought it down to 1
Final
now.
6.
Important that she tries and finds a way back here, because Anahat, once she gets into a sizable lead, seldom does she throw it. Brilliant pick up again there from Salunke. Well, that's a big point there. Akansha Salunke
6 all.
with the fist pump and the yell. She knows what a big point that could turn out to be, as we're back level at 6 apiece here. Just what we expected from the number 2 seed. That's brilliant. Just how well she deals with those serves. With that forehand, she finds the corner. We saw this throughout the tournament. If that serve is in her arc, she deals with it with disdain. 7-6. Anahat Singh. Oh, she gets in her way. She's made the movement. Akansha firing daggers with her stare with the official. She cannot believe that decision.
Yes, let. 7-6.
Was called as yes let, so she can try and recalibrate as quickly as possible. And Anahat Singh, brilliant pickup there. She's having to get there. Hand of apology there from Anahat Singh, but she continues
8
to put
6.
the pressure on. 2-point advantage here. Look at that for a delicate forehand. 2-point advantage here. And Akansha having to scramble to try and get there. She can't. Anahat Singh showcasing her quality here. Look at this for another brilliant forehand slice. Dies down on Akansha immediately. Now 2 points away from a 2-0 lead in the finals. And Anahat's movement on the court really is exemplary, isn't it? A huge part to her success. And the drop shot. Oh, she can't execute that. Akansha Salunke with quite a few unforced errors in the second game. This should have been a regulation point for her instead. The backhand with not enough power, as Anahat Singh has got 4 game points in the second game. Serving at 10-6. Oh, there was a tired forehand there from Akansha Salunke as Anahat Singh races to a 2-0 lead in the finals. 11-7, 11-6 for the number 1 seed, world number 46. Flawless performance from Anahat Singh, and she is now 11 points away from clinching the title at the HCL 81st National Squash Championship 2025. All to do for Akansha Salunke in the third. She has to win the next couple of games to stay in this final, but she has to iron out some of those unforced errors that are just starting to creep into her game here. Anahat Singh is ruthless, isn't she? Shot selection, the depth that she gets, forcing Salunke on very awkward angles, taking full advantage. This is where Akansha Salunke has to tap into something a lot deeper, dig deep, and find her way back into this contest. Easier said than done, considering the quality of opposition. Well, how does Akansha Salunke respond here? She has to come out firing. She cannot go into a shell. Has to ask the questions to Anahat Singh as to how she can try and tackle this before we head into the third. the game, I would like to thank a special mention to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Sports Authority of India, ABPT, Artemis Hospitals, The Whole Truth, Dunlop, and the Squash Association of Delhi. Without their efforts, this tournament would not be the success that it is here. As Anahat Singh now ready to serve. If she takes this game, she will be crowned the champion of the women's category of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship. What does Akansha do differently here? She needs to try and dictate the pace. Tempo and the pace being completely controlled here from Anahat Singh with the drop shot. Beautifully executed. Akansha trying her best to get there before the ball had bounced again. Can't get there in time. Anahat starts off with perfection. And had to adjust quickly there. Good shot there from Akansha Salunke, forcing the error. Level at 1 apiece. Deep breaths being taken, taking her time, making sure that she recalibrates here. Again, the way that she just deals with those is just brilliant, isn't it? Her reception of the serve, the way she receives, just puts the opposition under tremendous pressure immediately. She does find the corner with such regularity. It is no longer like it's just brilliance from Anahat Singh. Starting off in the same way in here, 3-1 to Singh already. Akansha trying to stay alive here. She has to win this next point. Can't allow Anahat to have a sizable advantage. The backhand, not enough.
4-1.
Deep breaths being taken here from Akansha Salunke. She would have identified that these errors continue to creep up here, but it's also being forced by the quality of Anahat Singh. That is brilliant. The forehand winner should give her a lot more confidence. Need to see a lot more of that from the racket of Akansha Salunke. Serving at 2-4 here. It's just magnificent backhand again. But she does it time and time again. The reception of the serve is a lethal weapon for Anahat Singh, serving at 5-2 now. Akansha almost having to react here rather than set the tempo herself. And Anahat playing with such composure, gliding across the court. Forehand nearly reaching there. Does very well there, Akansha. And forced to dig that out well. Just the quality of the shots here from Anahat. Really is a nightmare to play against, and the backhand slice executed to perfection time and time again here. Anahat is just going from strength to strength as the match goes on. She has not allowed Akansha Salunke to settle one bit in this final. Cannot cope with the quality of Anahat Singh. A 5-point advantage in the third game, 4 points away from her name on the trophy. Far too much on it, out of bounds. Anahat finding different ways to get points now. Just feel Akansha's body language just starting to dip now. You'd have felt that she was being thoroughly outplayed in the final, not what she had in mind. Once you come up against Anahat Singh, you better be at your best form, because Anahat Singh will punish you on the squash court. Just supreme play here from the number 1 seed, world number 46. Now just 2 away.
And out 3-9.
Swift point for Akansha. She stays in it. Trying to add a bit more resistance in the finals. Oh, the backhand crashing against the board. And Anahat Singh now has 7 championship points as the crowd erupts at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium. Anahat Singh serving for the match. Good recovery there. And Akansha delays it with another point to her credit. Good play there from Akansha. Very easily surrendered that point. Top forehand this. These 6 match points. And Anahat Singh wraps it up in some style. The 17-year-old dominant in the finals, giving Akansha Salunke no chance in this finals. A magnificent performance from the 17-year-old from Delhi, taking the finals in the women's category of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship. 11-7, 11-6 and 11-4. Well, commiserations to Akansha Salunke. He's played a brilliant tournament up until the final hurdle where she just came up against a brick wall in Anahat Singh. Congratulations to Anahat Singh. She is your champion in the women's category of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship 2025 here at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium in Delhi. And listen to the roar from the home crowd as Anahat Singh can celebrate. Flawless performance from the number 46 in the world. Hardly put a foot wrong, dominating the number 2 seed and winning this final in straight games. As we take you through some of the highlights, Akansha Salunke had quite a few of those unforced errors, didn't she? As she tried to find her way back into this contest. Far too many errors, and then the brilliance of Anahat Singh. So difficult to defend against. It just felt like a matter of time, didn't it? She was absolutely brilliant from her. We'll take you through the full match highlights. We saw the first game where Anahat Singh, we saw her in the semi-finals against Tanvi Khanna, where she took a bit of time to settle into her rhythm, but no such problems in the finals. Absolutely brilliant. From the first point to the last, she had the foot on the pedal and did not let go. And credit to Akansha Salunke playing some good squash throughout. She could not cope against the relentless fire brought on the court from Anahat Singh. Well, the 17-year-old going from strength to strength with every tournament that she plays. She is the shining light of Indian squash here, and you can see exactly why. Just a brilliant player with head on her shoulders, so level, never gets frazzled on the court, and she continues with the quality. Akansha had a few points that she did play very well. She didn't get the winners needed to try and trouble. Anahat Singh had to do a lot of chasing on various parts of the court, as Anahat Singh was relentless in her approach. Supreme performance from Anahat Singh from start to finish. She won the quarterfinals in straight games, took 4 games to dispatch Tanvi Khanna, and in the finals, where all eyes were on her, she did not disappoint with a straight game victory, 11-7, 11-6, 11-4, as she is your women's champion of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship 2025. Akansha Salunke, it's a learning experience, isn't it? She's been through the big moments, but she would have known what she was up against when she woke up early this morning. She had to get her focus right and play the best squash that she had. But all smiles for Akansha, for Anahat Singh rather, as she is your women's champion. Well, 2 of the 3 finals have been concluded here at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium. Atul Kumar Yadav winning the Pro Coach final in 4 games. Anahat Singh winning the women's final in straight games. 3-0 against the number 2 seed Akansha Salunke. And we're all set for the main event after this one. The top seeds will be ready for action. But before that, we will throw you straight to Mayur Barua, who's got the women's champion waiting at the sidelines.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the finals day again of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship. We're live again here from the Major Dhyanchand's National Stadium here in Delhi, and the competition only gets higher and bigger. The Deepika only will go rising above the roof, and the champions glitter. It's the first champion. Congratulations, Anahat Singh, on grabbing the final honors. 11-7, 11-6, 11-4. Absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way I played today. I think she's a good player. I always have really close games with her. So, yeah, I'm happy I was able to win in 3 straight games today.
Number 1 versus number 2 in the SRFI ranking, gold medalists, bronze in the World Junior Championships. All those were there on your shoulders, and still you are here glittering again with a champion trophy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what to say. I'm really happy. It's my third national title in a row, and I mean, it's great coming back here and playing in Delhi, in my home city, with my family here, my coaches here, and yeah, I'm really happy.
Again, coming from a sporting family, it must have been a top good honor, isn't it? Now 3 titles under your belt. You're the defending champions. Again, will be now going into being a defending champions. How more truly do you feel this is going to shine as a very good top crown on those silver jewels in the cupboard for you?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's the biggest tournament that happens in the Indian circuit, so all the top players come and play this, and everyone's really training towards it. So, I mean, yeah, everyone was playing really well this tournament. Even my yesterday's match, it was quite tough. I had to push through it a lot. So, yeah, I'm glad I had 2 tough matches today and yesterday, and I'm glad I pulled through it.
And World Cup around the corner, and also there is a place up for grabs in the Los Angeles. So just one final quick caution in the wind again for other athletes in the fray.
Yeah, I mean, there's no specific word like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, everyone's training really hard for the Olympics and for all the events that are going to be coming up now. So yeah, I mean, I need to train a lot and just push and make sure. Hopefully, I can play for the India at the Olympics one day.
Okay, great. Congratulations once again. Do very well. We'd love to see you in the podium again. Do well. Yeah. So that was winner Anahat Singh in the final of the women's category here of the HCL Squash 81st National Championships. And there is the men's category waiting for you. So do stick by with us. And it's now back to the commentary box.
Well, thank you, Mayur. As we heard from the women's champion Anahat Singh, gracious in victory as always, showing her classy side there, giving all the props to her opponents, but she was absolutely dominant in the finals, wasn't she? Taking full control from the first point till the last, really did set the tone, and then has her name on the trophy here. As you mentioned before, 3 titles in a row, but she doesn't get tired of winning as she looks to continue to power through and carry the hopes of Indian squash in Los Angeles next year. Well, the 2 of the 3 finals concluded. We're all set for the main event here with the men's finals of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship 2025. Coming to you live from the Major Dhyanchand's Stadium in Delhi. We have the number 1 seed Abhay Singh taking on the number 2 seed Velavan Senthil Kumar. There you have it, the 2 finalists going head to head here. They would have played against each other on multiple occasions, but this is where they will try and usurp each other, try and get their hands on the HCL Squash 81st National Championship here in Delhi. It's Abhay Singh taking on Velavan Senthil Kumar. Well, the 2 players from Tamil Nadu, Abhay Singh and Velavan Senthil Kumar, as I mentioned before, would have played each other in the circuit time and time again, as they would be looking to try and usurp each other in the finals. Abhay Singh getting the job done in a relatively comfortable manner in the semi-finals against Ramit Tandon, having won in the quarters against Aryan Singh in straight games. The game against Ramit Tandon was a bit more challenging for Abhay Singh. Lost the first game 11-13, but then came back firing with 11-5, 11-6, 11-7 victory. And as for Velavan Senthil Kumar, straight games victory in the quarterfinals again, Yash Farte, Had a few more difficulties against Veer Chotrani, but then come through with very little marks and unscathed. 11-7, 7-11, 11-2, 11-4 for Velavan Senthil Kumar as the two champions from Tamil Nadu go head to head in the men's final of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship here in Delhi. Before we dive into the action, once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, the supporters, and the collaborators who've made this championship a roaring success. Special mention to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Sports Authority of India, APBT, Artemis Hospitals, The Whole Truth, Dunlop, and the Squash Association of Delhi. A heartfelt appreciation to every team member working tirelessly behind the scenes to making this tournament a grand success, as we'll take you through both semi-finals actions here and see how Abhay Singh and Velavan Senthil Kumar reach the finals. And those were the semi-finals action here as Velavan Senthil Kumar takes on Abhay Singh as the two champions from Tamil Nadu go head to head here. Velavan, of course, the left-hander, 27 years of age, triple gold medalist at the Asian Championships in March 2025. He was 39th in the world, and as of July 2025, he finds himself in 44 in the world rankings. He's got 18 tour finals under his belt with 14 titles to his name. He's becoming a decorated athlete in Indian squash, isn't he? The lefty is an absolute joy to watch when he's in full flow. And he's up against the 26-year-old Abhay Singh, the Asian Games gold and bronze medalist, 5-time gold medalist at the Asian Championship, 35 in the world as of June 2025 with 16 tour finals and level titles to his name. Abhay Singh taking on Velavan Senthil Kumar in the main event of the HCL Squash 81st National Championships 2025 here at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium in Delhi. Well, as the two finalists go through their warm-ups, I mentioned before how their journeys had a few roadblocks, but to conquer them, they really did have to play some quality squash. Abhay Singh dispatching Aryan Pratap Singh in the quarterfinals, 11-4, 11-6, 11-3, before he met Ramit Tandon in the semi-finals yesterday. Dropped the first game, 11-13, but then came out firing in the next three, winning 11-5, 11-6, 11-7. And as for Velavan Senthil Kumar from Tamil Nadu, beating Yash Farte 11-6, 11-6, 11-8 in the quarterfinals, and in the semi-finals against Veer Chotrani from Maharashtra, found himself just having a few difficulties in that first game, but then he just showcased his talent, didn't he? He was ruthless after dropping that first game. Lost the first game by 7-11 and then came out firing with a 11-7, 11-2, 11-4 victory for Senthil Kumar. Well, Velavan Senthil Kumar, for those watching at home, is in blue with the left hand, as Abhay Singh in all black, the right-hander. The men's final of the HCL 81st National Squash Championship 2025 will come to you very shortly as these two champions go through their warm-ups. Once again, we'd like to thank our supporters and collaborators, and a special mention to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Sports Authority of India, APBT, Artemis Hospitals, Whole Truth, Dunlop, and the Squash Association of Delhi. Their efforts, their collaborations have been critical to the success of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship. Well, we saw the Pro Coach finals being clinched by Atul Kumar Yadav in 4 games. He was absolutely clinical in his display against Matthew Godwin. 11-2, 11-5, 7-11, 11-3 for the Pro Coach from Uttar Pradesh. And then we saw the number 1 seed, number 46 in the world, the teenage sensation, Anahat Singh, with the home crowd behind her, playing at her home court, dispatching Akansha Salunke 11-7, 11-6, 11-4 in that final against Akansha. Will we see this game going the distance against two of the best that this country has to offer here? It's Abhay Singh taking on Velavan Senthil Kumar in the men's final of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, I kindly request all to please keep your mobile phones on silent mode. Thank you. Play will start in 30 seconds. Play will start in 15 seconds. HCL.
As the two players go through their final warm-ups,
2025.
they're all but set for the finals, the men's finals of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship.
Best of 5 games.
Abhay Singh in white, Velavan Senthil Kumar receiving in blue. We're all set for the start of the finals. It's all about setting the tempo early on, making sure that the opponent doesn't get the better of them in the early stages. Trying to put the pressure on immediately, the first point. Trying to just up the tempo there, Senthil Kumar. As mentioned before, these two from Tamil Nadu, finding themselves in the finals. They would have come up against each other on multiple occasions. Going through the ranks there, the drop shot there from Velavan. The touch of an angel there, beautiful drop shot this. Perfect execution from Senthil Kumar. Took a while to get going in his semi-final clash against Veer Chotrani. This time he'll be hoping, he'll understand that Abhay Singh will not allow him to really take his time here. Abhay, quality player himself. There's a reason why he's number 35 in the world, isn't he? Supreme player. When put under pressure, he does come out firing here. And Velavan will be the slight underdog, and I mean slight by the barest of margins. Because of the number 1 seed, that is Abhay Singh. He'll know that he'll have to play some of his best squash here if he is to beat Abhay Singh here. And cracking backhand cross court here. Another epic point being played out by the two finalists here. Not looking to pull the trigger yet. Trying to be as calm and measured in their approach. Forehand whipped there from Velavan. Waits on it. Abhay not looking to panic here. Brilliant rally already. This is a sign of things to come. Does promise an epic encounter here. Brilliant backhand, well received. Abe had a chance to go wherever he wants. He decides the slice is the best course of action. Back level at 1 apiece here. We get a quick glimpse of the women's final. Winner, Anhat Singh. She can now put her feet up and enjoy the men's final here. What a clinical display she put up against Akansha Salunke in the women's final. I'm going to play that late as possible. And these two really going hammer and tongs early on. Just 2 points being played so far, and already feels like an epic encounter. Neither one of these two tremendous athletes wants to yield any sort of advantage. Good drop shot, well picked up. Flowing backhand stroke there, then decides with the slice. It's beautifully executed from Velavan. Fist bump, man from Tamil Nadu. Quality shot there, just takes the pace off completely. Caught Abe deep in the court and then just drops that backhand. Well executed there. In supreme play here. Looks to play that as late as possible. Hammers that with pace, real pace. And takes a bit of another lengthy rally right here. Both players looking to and gain a bit of a psychological edge. Abe has just made that movement forward towards the racket of Senthil Kumar.
Not your natural swing. Yes, let 2-1.
Yes, let has been called there. I think that had been the right decision there from the official. We'll replay the point. Every point taking quite a bit out of these two super athletes here. Lovely drop shot there from Abe. Well picked up here. Again, he's made the movement.
Stroke to Senthil Kumar. 3-1.
Yep, clearly given as a stroke. Abe making that movement towards Velavan. 2-point advantage here for Senthil Kumar. This is the start that he was hoping for in this first game. Wants to get off to a good start. The way that he just nails that crisp backhand. Hand of apology because of that Bose attempt. Against the side wall, just above the tin. Perfectly executed. Cracking backhand cross court there from Abe. Really hits that with power. Velavan's defense has been spot on so far. Not allowing Abe Singh any sort of momentum. We want to capitalize on this good start that he has built here. Almost feels like Abe is just looking to respond. Class backhand, nicely executed again. Leads on it before he pulls the trigger. And both players on the same side of the court. And the tremendous rally, this brilliant squash action here. Looking to just up the tempo on the volley. And that keeps low.
Stroke to Singh. Now. Stroke to Singh. And out. 2-4.
Yep, the stroke given to Abe Singh. Let's have a look here. As don't know how much wrong that Velavan had done on that occasion. Did go back immediately. Might have felt slightly hard done by. Of course, the official's word is final. No such complaints there from Velavan. Quickly back into the action. There's the backhand. Well executed there from Abe Singh.
No net. 3-4.
3-4 to Abe Singh. Back-to-back points here to just cut down that early advantage that Velavan Senthil Kumar had accrued. And it's just very good play here. The backhand executed to perfection. Tries to go cross court on that. Sullivan whips that backhand with power. They will want to get this next point and start off fresh. And the drop shot,
No.
very well executed.
Take the line to the bow. No. Take the line to the bow. No let. Head out. 5-3.
Lovely backhand there from Velavan. Abhay Singh knew that he was never really going to get there. Again, re-establishing a 2-point lead now. Oh, what a pickup attempt there. Really had to get there with full stretch.
4-5.
Abhay is not letting this one go here. And every time it feels that Velavan Senthil Kumar is just building up a bit of steam. Oh, that's a beautiful backhand from Senthil Kumar.
Head out.
Just aims that right above the tin. Look at this for precision on the squash court there. In lengthy rallies has been the name of the game in this first game in the final. Both players just looking to make sure that they cut down on their errors. Not play with the rush of blood that you might just expect in the finals. The adrenaline coursing through their veins. Very important to try and slow things down in such a pressure cooker environment. Beautifully done, the forehand. Brilliant reception there again from Velavan. His defense really is standing to watch. Abhay looking to dictate the tempo now. And Velavan stays in the pocket here. Nice lob there. And just another epic rally here. Both players putting so much effort for each and every point. Exactly what you expect in the finals, don't you? Neither player wants to leave anything out here. Want to put it all on the court. No regrets by the end of this one, as Velavan's backhand is nicely picked up there. Slams that forward. Brilliant play again. Unbelievable rally this. Well, what an end to the point that was. Tremendous point played by these two super athletes. Abhay Singh getting the psychological advantage, winning that point, keeping his composure, and bringing it down to just a point now. Oh, beautiful change of direction. He's given him the eyes, tried to go the other way. Let's have a look at this forehand here.
Right bow.
Clever. No chance there for Senthil Kumar. Nicely done there. Pickup is good. And ooh, Velavan has made the movement back.
Line ahead of your player. Yes, select 6 all.
Point goes to Abhay Singh, and rightfully so. 6 apiece here now. Saw that movement by Velavan as soon as he played that, made that sharp movement back, impeding the progress of Abhay Singh. Level at 6 all here. As I mentioned before, it has all the ingredients to go the distance. And both players trading on same side of the court, yet to pull the trigger. Abhay plays that very late but keeps that alive. The slice well executed. Pickup is good. Forehand smashes that with power. Great pickup from Singh. We're having to reach that. Senthil does so well there, Senthil Kumar. How is he managing to get this one? Well, the defense on show is remarkable.
Sufficient space for you. He has led 6 all.
Look at this for another brilliant point. Well, both players stretching each other to the absolute limit here.
Please play on. No discussion. 6 all. Down. 7-6.
7-6 the scoreline here. Abhay Singh having trailed for most of this game. Now he's got his nose in front at a crucial stage too. Seems to be picking up those big points from those massive rallies that are going on here. First game in the final. Ready.
No let.
Like it's going the
Line
distance.
behind him. No let. No let. Head out. 7 all.
Yep, Abhay Singh not happy with the decision. Just had to wait to the ruling of the officials there, and rightfully so. Senthil Kumar holding his ground. 7 all now.
8-7.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant that from Senthil Kumar. Look at that for a pickup again. The way that he just forces the error. Pickups have been inches off the ground. It's the way that he's been playing with real quality. Good turnaround this from relevant Senthil Kumar with back-to-back points. 3 points away from picking up the first game in the finals. Still a long way to go. Each and every rally taking so much out of these two incredible athletes. A beautiful execution with the forehand there, Velavan. Opens up his body, goes the other direction. Feather touch again from the forehand. Look at that, lovely slice. Now with the 2-point advantage and 2 points away from clinching this first game. A mammoth first game, really. It has been an epic encounter. Somehow keeps that in. Well, Abhay has made the movement.
Backswing affected.
Velavan was about to pull the trigger on the stroke. He had to pull his shot back. And let's have a look here. Great reach there from him. And there you have it. Velavan just waits for it. And now he's got 3 game points. Now shots being well executed. The lob there from Velavan's racket. And he takes the first game.
Hand out. 8-10 game ball.
Ooh, my apologies. That has stayed in. That is a lovely shot there. You can see the point of apology there from Velavan Senthil Kumar. Still has 2 game points. That was very accurate. Caught me by surprise too. From Abhay Singh. Facing the challenges of this first game. Velavan will want to close this as quickly as possible. That's a nice boost attempt there from Abhay Singh as he rips that forehand. Well recovered from Singh. And takes his time, very precise with the backhand. And plays challenging on all areas and all angles of the court here. Beautifully done at the full stretch there was Velavan Senthil Kumar. Stays alive in the point. Tries to get out the way there, Abhay Singh. And that will be that for Velavan Senthil Kumar, who takes the first game. 11-8 for the number 2 seed. Just the start that he was looking for. And it's Abhay Singh who will have to try and find his way back into the finals here. Perfect start for the world number 44. Velavan Senthil Kumar, triple gold medalist at the Asian Championships. Getting the start that he was looking for here. 11-8 against the number 1 seed, Abhay Singh. As we bring you the highlights of the first game. I mean, it was an absolute epic encounter. Points were going the distance. Neither one of these super athletes giving an inch on the court. Big points being taken by Velavan, knowing that he has to play at his very best against the number 1 seed. And that's exactly what he's done in this first game. Job's not finished though, still a long way to go. We are awaiting the Abhay Singh response, which will be due in the second game, that's for sure. Quality rallies on display from the first point till the last. These two squash athletes from Tamil Nadu, absolutely brilliant.
Play will resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Senthil Kumar leads 1 game to love.
We're back underway here for the start of the second game. Relevant Senthil Kumar taking the first one, 11-8 as he serves for the start of the second. Nice drop shot there, well picked up, smashes that forehand. Best recovery is good on that occasion. Trying to get out of each other's way, but his forehand was errant on that occasion. Hits the board and Relevant Senthil Kumar gets the first point of the second game here. Seems that each and every point has been contested at such a high level. No freebies on offer here. These two players just relentless in their approach. Nice backhand there. Relevant has adjusted well to get his forehand to it. Going for the drop shot. Well executed. He can look for the sidewall on that occasion. Instead goes straight down the middle. Great change of direction. Relevant's defense is supreme as always. Slice has been well picked up there from Abhay Singh, looking to close out this point, and he does with the backhand.
No let, hand out.
Abhay Singh with the backhand winner to bring things up 1-all.
Down. 2-1.
Quick response here, exactly what he was looking for. Back-to-back points here for Abhay Singh. Want to put that first game behind, but he did play very well, didn't he? As Relevant's backhand. He's asked the question here.
Hand out. 2-all.
Yep, Relevant gets his way here, pointing to where exactly that backhand was placed. Just over.
3-2.
Quick response here, and these are swift points being played out. Far cry from what we saw in the first game. Relevant taking advantage. And nicely done. Just need to just open up on that occasion. Oh, look at that pick there from Relevant. Full stretch. Beautifully executed. Abhay should be favored for this point, but the point stays alive. Incredible action here. Major Dhyanchand Stadium as these two finalists giving it their absolute all. Another beautiful slice picked up nicely there from Relevant. Both players teasing each other with the drops. Well, that's just amazing action here. Well, the fans at the Major Dhyanchand Stadium getting to witness a brilliant contest as Relevant Senthil Kumar now with a 2-point advantage. And that time he couldn't capitalize. It's an unforced error. Quick point there for Abhay Singh. Abhay on full stretch. Great reflexes there. Unbelievable points being played here by these two athletes as Velavan once again picks up a big point,
Hand out.
forcing the error from Abhay Singh.
3.
It's almost like Abhay has played the tough shot first. And once he gets there, he should be slightly disappointed he couldn't get that above the tin, as Velavan now has a 2-point advantage.
No let. Hand out. 4-5.
Abhay Singh responds with a quick point of his own. Just wait for the ruling before made my judgment there.
No let.
Again, a
Line
nice
head
drop
of it.
shot again, Abhay
The
Singh.
line to the ball. No let. 5 all.
Superb from Abhay Singh. Good call there from the official again. 5 apiece now. That early advantage wiped away from Abhay Singh. Missing 5-time gold medalist at the Asian Championship. This shows you what he's all about. Been through the toughest of tough games. You'll know that he's got his hands full here up against Velavan Senthil Kumar, who's been very much up for it. Every point being contested with real fire and passion here.
Down.
The forehand there from Abhay Singh is unforced. Can't get that over the tin. Unfortunate from Abhay Singh's point of view, but once again, Velavan Senthil Kumar. Slight advantage here. And slices that nicely. Drop shot as well. Looks to finish that off in a hurry. Somehow recovers. Abhay Singh's defense is magnificent, but the forehand winner from Velavan Senthil Kumar gives him
7
a 2-point advantage now in the second game. Supreme point played again. Once he gets there, clarity of thought and the shot selection on point there from Senthil Kumar. Oh, the drop shot from Abhay Singh.
5.
It was there for the execution. Mistimes that completely. 3 points advantage here for Senthil Kumar. Big moment in this match here after picking up the first game. Abhay Singh hasn't responded like we expected him to do.
9-5.
Points keep trickling away to Velavan Senthil Kumar, the triple gold medalist at the Asian Championship. Continuing his excellent form here.
6-9. Down. 7-9.
It's very good from Abhay Singh here, even though he might have been at a slight disadvantage in this game, showing exactly what he's all about. Mental character very much on display here. Oh, it's brilliant again. Abhay Singh, take a bow.
8-9.
Quality forehand this. Look at that real whip. Flick of the wrist. Executed to perfection.
Down. 9 all.
Wow, absolutely brilliant from Abhay Singh. 9 all here. 3 on the bounce. Pressure now on Senthil Kumar. This game has had so many twists and turns. Absolutely no chance to call this one as another drop shot there from Senthil Kumar.
Slit.
But has been
9
called as
all.
yes let. We'll replay the point. Oh, that one stayed low. Touch of fortune attached to it, and it is a crucial moment too, as Velavan Senthil Kumar has game point here, serving at 10-9. Critical for Abhay to win this next point. Can't allow Senthil Kumar with a 2-0 game in the final. Both games have really gone to the absolute limits here. Expected nothing less in the men's final, did we? Exactly what we saw here. Good pick up there from Senthil Kumar. Slow again. Abe trying not to make a mistake here, but also has to try and force the initiative, force the issue here. Oh, delicate. What a pickup that is from Senthil Kumar. His defense really is ridiculous at times. Flips that backhand with power. And as an opportunity now, the tempo being upped here. Can Abhay Singh take advantage? Both players trying to be as measured as possible. This is a massive point, and exactly how it's been played out here. Well executed drop shot there. Well, when Senthil Kumar gets the decision in his favor and he takes the second game, 11-9 for the number 2 seed. Winning the first game 11-8, responds with 11-9 here as Abhay Singh has it all to do in the third game here. Brilliant from the number 2 seed, Velavan Senthil Kumar, who is one game away from clinching the men's title at the HCL Squash 81st National Championship 2025 here at the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium in Delhi. 11-8, 11-9 to Velavan Senthil Kumar, who has been absolutely brilliant. The clutch moments going his way. He has kept his nerve and he is getting the benefits of it. Abhay Singh will have to come out firing in the third game. He has to throw absolutely everything that he has in his arsenal to make sure that he can prolong this final. From Velavan's point of view, he is 11 points away. 11 points in his favor away from being crowned the men's champion here at the HCL Squash 81st National Championship 2025 here in Delhi. Some tremendous highlights on show here. You can see the quality of points. Each and every one fought till the very end. Incredible strokes. The pickups have been ridiculous at times. And this is exactly what we've expected here. And this is what we are seeing on our screens here. Velavan Senthil Kumar with 11-8, 11-9 lead here, heading into the third game. Once again, we'd like to specially mention the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Sports Authority of India, ABPT, Artemis Hospitals, The Whole Truth, Dunlop, and the Squash Association of Delhi for their continued support and their collaboration. Exactly why we see the success that we are seeing here at the HCL Squash 81st National Championships here as we ready to start the third game here. Velavan with a 2-0 advantage, serving for the third game here. And this is where Abhay Singh has to be at his very best, has to put the first two games in the rear view mirror. To his credit, he really did play some brilliant squash in that first two games. Took it till the very end, getting 8 and 9 points in the first two games. But this is where he has to capitalize, picking up the first point. Can he take this the distance? That will be the crucial element here. Nonchalant backhand, well picked up there from Abhay Singh. Now the fitness, both physical and mental, will be tested. There's the backhand from Velavan against the tin. 2-0 here for Abhay Singh. Just the start that he was hoping for. The start of the third game here. Taking their time on this rally, not pulling the trigger early, knowing that once you do use the pace, it can be used against you. Have to be precise in their approach. Both players testing each other's with drop. Well responded by each other's as Velavan's forehand not having too much on it. Abhay Singh with a perfect start to the third game. 3-0 to Abhay Singh. 5-time gold medalist at the Asian Championship. Asian Games gold and bronze medal to his trophy cabinet. Ready a decorated athlete, isn't he? 35 in the world as of June 2025. Now showcasing his class here. 4-0. This is where Velevan has to be careful, because even if he drops his game, he still has in the driver's seat. But what he cannot allow is the momentum to shift here.
Down.
That's
5
brilliant again.
love. 6 love.
Abhay Singh flawless in this game now. 6-0. How about this for mental strength? Having lost the 2 games in close fashion. Now showcasing his class here. Velevan will try and respond here. Or does he try and conserve his energy and take it into the 4th? It's a risky
Netherlands
strategy though,
6 love.
considering Abhay Singh can gain a bit of steam here, which he has. As you can see in this 3rd game, completely a different complexion to what we saw in the first 2, which were tightly contested. And Velevan will make sure that he tries to finish this in 3. Brilliant. What a pickup attempt that is. Magnificent squash on display. And he can't wrap it up. Brilliant from Abhay Singh. You must be wondering where all this was hiding
7
in the
love.
first 2 games. But now he's in his groove here, totally dominating proceedings. But we definitely didn't see this happening, did we?
Yes,
Abhay
love.
Singh with a 7-0 lead
7
here
love.
in the 3rd game. Velevan yet to lay a glove on Abhay Singh in the 3rd game. Just brilliant.
8 love.
Well, Velevan Senthil Kumar is just looking and searching for answers here. He's been roundly outplayed. Something that we did not expect here,
Down.
considering
Head out.
how the matches have turned
1
out to be
8.
here. Velevan finally picks up his first point in the 9th attempt in the 3rd game. He might have just taken his eyes off the prize, might have thought that he's picked up the first 2 games. He might have a comfortable route forward, but that isn't the
9
case.
1.
As Abhay Singh now 2 points away from clawing back the deficit to 1.
Head out. 2 9.
Late rally here from Velevan Senthil Kumar might be a touch too late in this game. We talked about that conservation of energy. Does he look to put it all in this game, despite how it's gone? Or does he look to just eye the next one after this, surrender this game almost? But that is why Velevan Senthil Kumar is there, and we are sitting right here. He's going to battle till the very end.
3
Despite the
9.
points going against him, he continues to fight here. Superb from Velevan. Abhay Singh would have already been mentally preparing the 4th game in his mind. Job still not completed here. Still
Down.
needs 2 points to
4
go his way.
9.
Look at this from Velevan Senthil Kumar. Talked about mental strength. 8-0. Saw the game completely slip out of his fingertips. With a forehand,
Head out. 10 4. Game ball.
not enough on it as Abhay Singh serving for the 3rd game here. Pull a game back. Exactly what he's hoping for. Velevan trying to keep this alive here. He needs 6 points on the trot here. No margin for error as Abhay Singh wraps that up in convincing fashion. Tremendous from the number 1 seed. Roaring back into this contest. 11-4 in the 3rd. As Velevan Senthil Kumar has seen his 2-game advantage cut down now. And now the 4th game has serious repercussions to it. Abhay Singh showing exactly why he is the number 1 seed. Dominant display in the 3rd after dropping the first 2. We'll bring you some of the highlights from what was a one-sided 3rd game here between the 1st and the 2nd seed.
Play will resume in 60 seconds.
Well, Velvin Senthil Kumar was pushed to the limits in both the victories that he'd gained in the first two games. Then he found the full force of Abhay Singh in the third. And now we will see which one of these two can look to take this advantage. As we mentioned before, we haven't seen any of the games in the semi-finals or the finals so far go to the fifth and final game. So will we see this one happening
15
for the
seconds.
first time? Or will Velvin Senthil Kumar close this in 4 games?
Senthil Kumar leads
Abhay Singh
2
will be
games
feeling
to
a whole
1.
lot better now,
Singh to serve.
seeing his rhythm return. As Velvin Senthil Kumar with the change of shirt now in red, Abhay Singh in white
Lower.
will get ready to serve for the start of the fourth. In long and patient rallies, as we were accustomed to in the first two games, we'll see a different Abhay Singh now. Momentum on his side. Can he take advantage now? Velvin with a good recovery there, picks that up nicely. Oh, he's listened to play that very late. Abhay
Yes,
Singh
left.
with a bit more.
Lower.
I think that was called as yes led by the looks of it. 0-0 as has to be replayed here. Either player wanted to give each other an inch on the court here. Deft volley there. Abhay Singh rips that forehand cross court with the boast. Looks to keep this alive. The backhand down the line, well executed.
Yes, left.
Well, Velvin's
Singh
asking the
needed to
question
play
as to
ball.
what he could have done to
That
get
would
out of the
remove
way.
interference.
Abhay Singh with hands on hips. Not looking particularly pleased with the decision.
Lower.
Well, 2 points have been played, but none have been credited to either here. Both have been called as yes lets. It's a supreme stretch there from Velvin Senthil Kumar. Sometimes you're just in awe with his defensive work here. Abhay looks to just put the pressure back on him.
Ball at.
And now there you have it. See, Velvin has not made that run, has he?
On the player. The crowding behind
Clever
the
from
player.
Velvin Senthil Kumar. He just drops
Ball
that,
in out.
holds his ground.
Low.
There's nothing much he could have done on it. Rightfully so. 1-0 to Velvin Senthil Kumar here. The 3 points being played, just the one, the point so far. Patience being exercised here by these two athletes. Backhand cross court, well executed. Now with the drop shot. Velvin pulling out all the stops here. Scratching his head as to what happened in that third game when nothing went his way. Abhay Singh showing exactly what he's capable of on the squash court. Both players exchanging on that left-hand side of the court here. Oh, Velvin has just made that movement forward. Drop shot well executed. The lob dealt with ease there by Singh. Singh now goes cross court with the forehands, keeps very low, tries to pick that up, and now Abhay Singh might have just made that movement, and he has. As soon as he played that drop shot, look at this now. Drops, makes the step back, and Velvin can't get around it. 2-0 for Senthil Kumar. He plays patient in the beginning of the rallies, as we have seen throughout. Stays in bounds. What a backhand that was! Brilliant backhand winner from Abhay Singh. We have seen one of the shots of the finals there. Whips that backhand with force and precision. Brilliant from Abhay Singh. Picks up his first point in the fourth. Ooh, the forehand crashing against the board. Unforced error off the racket of Abhay Singh. Senthil Kumar with a 2-point advantage here. He is 8 points away from clinching the finals. Still a long way to go. Abhay Singh is not going to make that road a smooth one, that's for sure. Mentioned before how relevant Senthil Kumar is the slightest of underdogs in this contest because of their rankings. Relevant Senthil Kumar very much up for this contest, and he really has played some brilliant squash. The strokes have been superb from these two finalists. Seeing all the kinds of variety here. Relevant trying to keep that in. Remarkable backhand there. Somehow keeps the point alive. Relevant's defensive work. His head scratching at times. You just wonder what you have to do to try and get those points against him because of his insane court coverage. Oh, the forehand there. Another unforced error of the racket of Abhay Singh. Starting to creep in here. And relevant Senthil Kumar with a 3-point advantage. Critical point here for Abhay Singh. Cannot afford the next couple of points to go against him here. Otherwise, he will see his resistance broken. Drop shot well executed. Nice forehands. Who's cross court? Abhay had to backpedal quickly.
Hand out 2-4.
Big point there for Abhay Singh. Had to get that spot on, and he did. That was a brilliant shot, really. Superb play from Abhay Singh on that occasion. Still alive here. Still having to go at full throttle against Senthil Kumar. It's a clever boost. Drop shot is even better.
Yes, lad.
Well, Abhay Singh seems to have collided a bit heavy against Senthil Kumar here.
All right, check.
Just wait for the ruling from the officials now. Let's have a look here. Drop shot well executed. He's just made that step back. And he has inadvertently caught Abhay Singh. I think that shoulder area might have just been a bit uncomfortable. It was called yes let. Replaying the point here, Abhay Singh.
Ball past you. No let 3-4.
Well, no let called. And Abhay Singh with back-to-back points. Brilliant from Abhay Singh. There's a reason he's a 5-time gold medalist at the Asian Championship. He does pull out the big points when he really does need to. Critical that he got those back-to-back points as relevant. Senthil Kumar just threatening to run away with this one. We saw a one-sided women's final. This one has been anything but. These two have just thrown everything that they have at each other. Good pick up there. And again, Relevant has just made those steps behind, and he gets the point in his favor.
I want you to play the
Abhay
shot
Singh is
swing.
puzzled by the
Holding the
decision.
ball. You're holding him.
Let's have a look here again.
No, just let him go.
He has
Just
made the
don't hold it,
movement.
just clearing it.
He has stayed in line,
No,
hasn't he?
Hand out.
And that's why the
5-3.
stroke was awarded to Senthil Kumar. Now serving at 5-3. Beautifully done there again. High quality points as we have seen.
Down.
Oh, the drop shot not executed from Abhay Singh. Relevant Senthil Kumar once again establishes that 3-point lead. Having got there, Abhay will be disappointed, doesn't get enough racket on it to get the elevation. Good recovery there from Abhay. To play that very late. Relevant has just started to take control of this point in terms of dictating the tempo. Backhand whip. Oh, what a shot! Absolutely brilliant from Velavan Senthil Kumar. Supreme backhand right into the corner. No chance for Abhay Singh. And Velavan Senthil Kumar inching closer and closer. 4-point advantage. Make that 3-point advantage, but 4 points away from clinching the crown. Brilliant again. Velavan Senthil Kumar is pulling up the big shots right towards the end. Just high quality strokes on display here. 4-point advantage, 3 points away. Really has dusted that third game and put that behind. There's Abhay Singh.
Head out 5-8.
Yep, gets the point there. Spot on. Very good call there from the official. At full stretch, Abhay still battling, showing his mental fortitude. He knows that he's under pressure. He knows that time might be running out for him. Has to be precise, has to be near perfect from this point forward. Drops being exchanged there. Can Abhay complete the shot? Both get in each other's way. Somehow keeps the point alive. And the forehand, well executed.
6-8.
Abhay Singh stays in it again. This is a crucial point. Big point coming up here. Abhay serving at 6-8. Great change of direction there. Look at that, just teasing the drop shot. Just the quality of shots, the pickups from Abhay is brilliant. Somehow getting the drop shot. Can he close the point? Stays in it again. Somehow Abhay's defense keeps him alive here. Magnificent rally here. Oh, he's looked to dominate that, and he gets it with a backhand slice. You could see that from the reaction from Velavan Senthil Kumar, who's inching closer and closer to the title. 2 points away now as he serves at 9-6.
Bullet. You have room to play.
He's just having a look here.
You know. Room to play.
Abhay's got a wry smile on his face.
Championship ball.
The point goes against him, and Velavan Senthil Kumar now has championship points. He's got 4 of them as he looks to finish things off here.
Nolet. Sufficient room for you to play.
Throw
Head
given
out,
in
7-10,
Abhay Singh's favour.
championship ball.
Stays alive here. Velavan still has 3 championship points here. Abhay trying to stay alive. Goes cross court with the backhand. Abhay trying to be precise. Velavan looking to finish this with a flurry. Both players trading drop shots. Oh, what a pickup that is at full stretch. Forcing Abhay now deep into the court. Velavan goes cross court with the backhand. Well executed. The drop shot nearly getting there. Abhay stays alive. Forces the error. Brilliant from Singh. And great mental fortitude. Could have very easily thrown in the towel, knowing what a monumental mammoth he has to climb here. Instead, stays alive. Still 2 championship points for Senthil Kumar.
Yes, lad.
Oh, the drop shot has been executed.
Line. Yes, lad.
Is that going to be called as yes, lad? We'll have to wait and see here. The drop shot has been executed. He just makes the move, hasn't he? Senthil Kumar
Yes, lad. 8-10.
gets away with that one by the barest of margins, doesn't he? But he was in line, to his credit, as that one was called yes, lad. 2 championship points remain for Senthil Kumar. Abhay looking to stay in it. What another brilliant pickup. Magnificent rallies here. Has been the highlight of this men's final. Drop shot well executed, and he does it! Velavan Senthil Kumar does it in 4 games.
11-8.
He is the champion of the men's category of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship. As he beats the first seed Abhay Singh.
4-11.
It is Velavan Senthil Kumar with the name on the trophy. Tremendous performance from him. What a final we have seen here. Commiserations to Abhay Singh. He has a tournament that he can be so proud about. But it's Velavan Senthil Kumar who gets the job done in 4 games. 11-8, 11-9, 4-11, and 11-8 again. What a performance from the number 2 seed from Tamil Nadu. Congratulations to Velavan Senthil Kumar. He is your men's champion of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship 2025. Wow, what an incredible game of squash we have witnessed. Abhay Singh giving it everything that he had, but he could not cope against the quality of Velavan Senthil Kumar. We'll bring you the full match highlights here. Senthil Kumar started off well, didn't he? These rallies were epic to begin with. Both players giving it their absolute all till the very end. And as soon as Velavan picked up that first game, you just felt that the confidence was in his favor because he pulled out some big points at some clutch moments. Having picked up the first game 11-8, felt that Abhay had to bring his A game in the second, and to his credit, played so well in that second game. But by the finest of margins, Velavan Senthil Kumar took the second game by 11-9. And then we saw vintage Abhay Singh in the third game rather, where he had to stay alive, and that's exactly what he did. He was ruthless, running into an 8-0 lead, and then we saw Velavan just trying to keep himself alive in that third game, tried to give some sort of a chance, but Abhay Singh made sure that he wrapped up the third game very convincingly. Velavan Senthil Kumar had to make sure that he got the job done, and he did right at the end. Just played with the poise and the composure that you associate with champions. To beat Abhay Singh is no mean feat. As we have found out throughout this championship, Velavan Senthil Kumar played one of the games of his lives here. He was spot on. His defense was remarkable. For so many of those points, he got winners such as that on multiple occasions. We saw one of the best shots of the tournament, didn't we? In terms of the backhand. Supreme play. Saw the continued action, brilliantly played. Abhay Singh was trying to stay in it for most of the points. Stayed alive here, very nicely played right towards the end. It really was a quality game of squash right towards the end. Velavan Senthil Kumar, having dusted off the disappointed of the third game, came roaring back in the fourth after Abhay Singh tried his best to stay in the contest. Beautifully done as they tried to do right towards the end. Some quality shot making from both these tremendous athletes. Abhay Singh had that bit of a collision in that point, trying to battle towards it, but Velavan was just a step ahead in those crucial moments. And right towards the end, we saw Velavan Senthil Kumar rip one of the best backhands that you would see at a clutch moment when things were getting tight and tense. Abhay Singh trying to keep up every point, but Velavan Senthil Kumar made sure that he had enough in the tank to finish the job in 4 games. Velavan Senthil Kumar had to battle a bit of adversity throughout, had a few unforced errors that he had to contend with. He did so very well at the end, and that forehand winner was the final point, and the celebrations followed for Velavan Senthil Kumar. He is your men's champion of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship 2025. Commiserations to Abhay, who played a brilliant tournament, but it's Velavan Senthil Kumar, who is your champion. Well, we have the presentation coming up to you next. With all the awards being distributed here to the champions, we saw 3 high-quality finals being contested here. We started off with the Pro Coach finals where Atul Kumar Yadav got the business done against Matthew Godwin, Anahat Singh winning the women's final against Akansha Salunke, and Velavan Senthil Kumar winning the men's final against Abhay Singh in 4 games. We'll take you straight to the presentation.
And welcome to one final time the final ceremony of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship, and I have a final winner with me, Velavan Senthil Kumar. Congratulations, your first championship this, and your second one, and you have done it relatively very well to be there, and that's very satisfying for you, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was a really tough match. I had to be super focused really from the start till the end. And Abhay is just like an amazing player. He just doesn't give any easy points. So I really had to dig deep to to win the games and the match.
Yeah. Yesterday you didn't break so much sweat. Today you did. Of course, it was a very close win, isn't it? And I'm sure, and as you have mentioned rightly, your opposition never let you go so easily. Rank number 1 versus rank number 2, always a very uphill task to defeat rank number 1, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I had to be switched on from the moment I got on court till the end, because a player of Abhay's grit and talent is, I really had to stay really on it to really get the win, and I'm glad I could really come through on the winning side.
You've been a triple gold medalist. Now there's one more shining armor there sitting right on your head, isn't it? Very proud moment for you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a good moment. It's a really good win, and I've had a good week, so I'm really proud of myself.
Any special mention you like to attribute this win to your friends, families, or anyone special?
Of course, my family and everyone who supported me throughout, Cyrus sir, Indian Squash, and SRFI and HCL. I would like to thank all of them. I would like to thank all my coaches from back home. Everyone who's just supported me. I would like to thank all of them.
Okay, great. Congratulations once again. We'll see you in the future again. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that was Velavan Senthil Kumar, another proud winner today of the men's category, and we'll be now getting it right back to the commentary box.
Well, thank you, Mayur, and Velavan Senthil Kumar could not hide his delight, could he? What a performance in the finals from him. He was a slight underdog heading into this one, and he really did put away Abhay with some difficulties that he had throughout, but he really did perform very well. And before the closing ceremony, we will take you through all the highlights of the final day here. We began with the pro coaches final between Matthew Godwin and Atul Kumar Yadav. Both pro coaches did so well to reach the finals, and this was a chance for either one of these pro coaches to get their hands on that coveted trophy. And Atul Kumar Yadav did exactly that in 4 games. He was dominant from the get-go. He took the first game 11-2, continued his dominance in the second with 11-5 victory. He was pegged back in the third one by Matthew Godwin, as Atul Kumar Yadav had mentioned that he might have just taken his eyes off the prize in the third game, but he regained his focus in the fourth and he closed it out in 4 games. So some quick points on offer there. Matthew Godwin will be first one to admit that didn't play his best game, but Atul Kumar Yadav was superb. And then we had the women's final between the top 2 seeds in Anahat Singh and Akansha Salunke. Well, Anahat Singh from the very first point was on her game. She was unstoppable against the number 2 seed. Akansha tried her best to battle the adversity on the court. Far too many unforced errors from her racket. But then the brilliance of Anahat Singh continued throughout the game here. She was ruthless. She was unstoppable. And she closed the final in 3 games. 11-7, 11-6, 11-4 for the number 1 seed, 17-year-old teenage sensation who was unstoppable on the day, wasn't she? Akansha tried her very best to hang around and make it as difficult as possible, but those clutch points kept going against her as Anahat Singh just played some of the best squash that she did in the final day here. All smiles for her as she wrapped up the finals in straight games. And then we headed there. You have it. We have wrapped up all the 3 finals in magnificent fashion. And congratulations to the 3 winners in Atul Kumar Yadav, Anahat Singh, and Velavan Senthil Kumar. Your 3 champions in the Pro Coach women and men's category here. And a huge shout out to all the participants, the semi-finalists and the finalists who did so well to get to the stage. Will be disappointed to not get their hands on the trophy, but definitely a learning experience for them. Well, with the presentation all but ready here, we'll go straight away to the Major Dhyan Chand Stadium. Just before the closing ceremony, once again, we'd like to thank our supporters and collaborators. A special mention to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Sports Authority of India, APBT, Artemis Hospital, The Whole Truth, Dunlop, and the Squash Association of Delhi. Heartfelt appreciation to everyone associated with this tournament to make this the roaring success that it was. And coming up next is the closing ceremony.
We are starting with the prize distribution ceremony for HCL Squash 81st National Championships. Good evening, everyone. I am Shivangi, and on behalf of HCL and the Squash Rackets Federation of India, I welcome you all to the prize distribution ceremony of HCL Squash 81st National Championships. What an impressive tournament this has been. Let's give a huge round of applause to all the players who showed their dedication and put their best foot forward. Please have a huge round of applause for all the players. It has always been an honor for HCL to associate with SRFI for this prestigious tournament year after year. And this year, we had more than 300 players from 25 states participating in the championships. The National Squash Championship is a 7-star national circuit tournament organized under the aegis of Squash Rackets Federation of India. The championship returned to New Delhi after 7 years, and the last it was held in 2018 when Mahesh Mangaonkar and Joshna Chinnappa won their respective categories. We had the privilege of watching some of India's finest squash players in action this year, from stalwarts like Joshna Chinnappa, along with defending champion Anahat Singh and Abhay Singh, and Velavan Senthil Kumar, Tanvi Khanna, Akansha Salunke, and Ramit Tandon. Truly a showcase squash at its finest. We are honored to have with us today Ms. Roshinada Malhotra, Chairperson of HCL Tech, as our special guest. We thank you so much, ma'am, for the continued encouragement and support for the squash. We also have with us Mr. Sundar Mahalingam, President Strategy, HCL Group. We have Mr. Anil Vadva, President, SRFI. We have Colonel Gopal, Advisor, Shivnada Foundation. I request all of you to please join us. I now request Mr. Anil Vadva to please say a few words.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to thank HCL for being associated with SFRI for a whole decade and more, and helping us out always at various levels. So whether it's the players or the referees or the coaches, and also especially as far as the junior players are concerned. It's very important to bring up the young generation in squash, because squash is a game which is a very young game, and we require more and more younger players in the country. And so what you're doing in terms of facilities for schools, etc., plus the mentorship that we've got at the junior level, especially for coaches from outside who have benefited our players a lot. So I'd like to thank you very much for continued association. We hope to have this continued patronage from HCL going forward as well. Thank you so much for being here today and for doing all that for the sport.
Thank you so much, sir. And now we will begin with the prize distribution ceremony, and we will start with the Best Player Award category, male and female. The Best Player Award in the male category goes to Yash Fateh. Please have a huge round of applause for him. He's not here. And I would request Colonel Gopal to please hand over the trophy for the best player. The Best Player Award for female category goes to Tanvi Khanna. Tanvi Khanna, please join us here. Congratulations, Tanvi. Moving to the next category, which is the professional coach category. I request sir to please stay. The runner-up in the professional coach category is Matthew Godwin. Please join us here and have a huge round of applause for Matthew. Congratulations. And now the winner for the professional coach category, Atul Kumar Yadav. Please have a huge round of applause for him. Congratulations. Thank you so much, sir. We would now present the trophies for the runner-up and the winner of the women category. I would request Roshni to please join us. The runner-up for the women category is Akansha Salunke. Let's have a huge round of applause for her. And now, the winner, taking the third consecutive national trophy, Anahat Singh. Congratulations, Anahat. And now, moving on to, I would now request Mr. Anil Wadhwa to please hand over the rolling trophy to Anahat. Anahat, please join us. This one. Thank you so much, sir. Now moving on to present the trophies for the runner-up and the winners of the men's category. I request ma'am to please join us. The runner-up is Abhay Singh. Congratulations, Abhay. And now the winner, Velavan Senthil Kumar, the second national title. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would request Mr. Anil Wadhwa to please hand over the rolling trophy to Velavan. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Velavan. I request all the dignitaries and the winners and the runner-ups to please join us for a photograph. One with the winners also, please. One with the winners, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all the winners and the runner-ups. Thank you, everyone. This brings us to the end of the HCL Squash 81st National Championship. Once again, we thank the Sports Authority of India for their continued support in making this championship possible. HCL, in association with SRFI, will continue organizing such tournaments to transform the squash ecosystem in the country. We look forward to seeing all of you at the next stop of the HCL Squash Tour in Mumbai from September 8 to 12. Till then, thank you so much and good evening.